Hi, Neil from EA Media. A number of years ago, I had a client that asked me to take a look at a web portal. When I got in there, I understood why my existing client asked me to do this work. The management team of that project had been let go. The project was overrun, overcost, and way behind schedule. Now, this is a web portal that had been contracted out to a service provider to build. So it wasn't any internal team or anything like that. The result was that the reason why they had to get rid of the management team and bring me in is because the project was using lazy software development practices. Now, it's important to understand the mindset of a service provider, regardless of what architecture field they're in. When they sign an agreement, their first priority is to deliver as quickly as possible for as low a cost as possible. If they do that, they're making more profit in their mind. It's very short-term thinking. If they had been thinking on quality of delivery, then they would have gotten more projects from my customer. And as a result, their total profit would have been much, much higher over the years with my customer. So short-term thinking got them in trouble. If they had thought longer term, would have been better. So let's talk about what happened with this web portal project. To me, there were two issues that came up. The first one, and the main culprit, is they decided to make use of what they called the agile methodology. Not true agile. I've seen agile projects that work really well. Unfortunately, and you've heard me say this before, most people that use agile think in terms of doing things quickly, not in terms of doing things properly. As a result, the agile methodology is a way of giving them permission to cut corners. When pressure starts to come on to do things even quicker, more corners get cut, things get missed, and issues come up. So as a result, with this web portal project, security really wasn't included, and when it was included, it was done with an eye to keeping costs down. Security and low costs over a short period of time isn't necessarily the best way of doing things. Security can definitely lower your costs over a longer period of time, but if you're talking short term and ignoring security, you got issues. Second issue, and this is something that anybody that's doing any secure coding or any coding at all is aware of. They were pulling libraries down off the internet and using it in their code. Now, I can hear some of you already groaning and knowing what's coming. The problem with pulling libraries that you've never used with down from the internet is that you don't know what vulnerabilities you're getting along with them, what issues you're getting along with them. It's like having sex with an unknown partner. Whatever you get into bed with is the issues that you're going to end up having as well. So whenever you get code, you want to do some scanning on it, white box scanning, also called static code scanning, to make sure you understand what the issues are so you can code and program around it. The result, after I was brought in, is we had to scan the code, that you had to recode everything. Remember that agile methodology? Now they had to recode to deal with the issues they had in the libraries they brought down. The delivery of the project took longer because we had to deal with all these issues, and when you recode, you have to redo things. The costs went up because now not only did you have to read code everything, you also had all these security issues that you had to do. I understand the reason to bring libraries down from the internet. I use templates all the time. When you use a template, you end up making sure you're doing things properly. It goes quicker. And in theory, the quality should get better as you go along, for the very simple reason that each time you use the template, you can adapt it and improve it. So using templates is a great idea. Hell, I'm inherently lazy. And by that, as a result, by making use of my templates over and over again, I can do things quicker. I can charge the same amount, maybe even more, because my level of quality is higher. And the customer is always happy. Taking libraries off the internet is a template that you have never used before and you don't know the quality of, and as a result, you're going to run into issues. So the lesson I want you to take away from this is, do things well. Don't worry about the quickness, because if you're not doing things properly, you're going to end up with issues that you're going to have to go back and fix. And then from there, you don't have the profit that you're looking for. Do you really think that my customer is going to bring back that service provider to do this sort of thing again in the future? Don't think so. So their opportunity for profit is way down versus something that could be over the years continuous profit coming in. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you like this video, take a look at some of the others on our YouTube channel. And while you're there, make sure you subscribe. That way you can help grow the EA Media community. I'm Neil Rarup with EA Media, and I hope that helps.